Rolling with the triple C, I'ma make them bend the knee. Rolling with the triple C, don't really count the heat.
So this episode is brought to you by the one and only Jimmy Bars. Whether you like immune citrus burst or you like cookies and damn cream, either way, make sure to go to your local Walmart and get your Jimmy on. Guys, there's so much controversy going on, man. There's just so much controversy that it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, what am I talking about? I'm talking about Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. Is MMA really turning into boxing? The biggest question that I have out of this whole thing as I'm thinking is what's going on with this 10-8 round, the fifth for Alexa Grasso? I mean, it is Mexican Independence Day, and this is one thing that Valentina did bring up to mind, is the judges kind of tend to lean more towards the favorite athlete when it comes to a special holiday like September 15, 16. Again, both of these girls, they fought their butt off, but does she deserve a 10-8 round? Does Alexa Grasso deserve to have a 10-8 round? To me, it really doesn't make any sense. And I think we need to start holding people accountable that, yep, that's right. I go back to my fight with Aljamain Sterling, that fifth round, even he said it, Henry won. But somehow Derek Cleary, the guy, the two split decision losses that I do have against Benavidez and Aljamain Sterling, I ended up losing because of this one man. Now, Mike Bell I don't know if these judges want their name out on social media, so they're going to decide to do certain things, but where is the accountability? Did Alexa win the fifth round? 100%. Was it a 10-8 round? Absolutely not. Mike Bell, you absolutely make me sick. You absolutely make me sick. You should retire from judging because you don't know absolutely anything. You really do. You're ruining people's careers. You're ruining their purse, for that matter, because of your damn ego and because you want to give somebody a 10-8 round. That's absolutely ridiculous. You need to be prosecuted for this because that is absolutely not cool. And guess what, guys? I know being a referee, being a judge, being all that, just being an organization to make fights happen, I know there's pressure involved. The problem is you're becoming selfish to it, and you're not making it even playing, folks. At the end of the day, guys, it's not about the Mexican holiday, the Black History Month, the LGBTQ month. It should never be about that. It should be strictly about competition. It should be strictly about two people who have busted their butt for the last 9 to 8 to 10 to 12 weeks to be able for them to have an actual fair shake. Now, guys, I know them both. Did Alexa Grasso win that fifth? I'm going to say it again. 100% she won the fifth. 100% she won the fifth. But was it a 10-8 round? No. I have Alexa winning round 2 and 5, and that's it. And for what Valentina was able to do and the way she was able to kind of pap up her face, watching the fight as a whole, Valentina was the victor. And it's not Alexa Grasso's fault. It's not these people's fault. You know whose fault it is? Is that one crummy, slimy-looking judge who decided to give somebody a 10-8 round, which is completely unfair. And it's not cool. And Alexa Grasso, you didn't win. And Valentina, unfortunately, you didn't win either. It's a damn draw. You guys need to run this back because it's not fair. It's not fair for the hard work, the dedication, whether you're Mexican, Nigerian, African, American, whatever that may be. I do believe in justice, and I do believe that they need to run it back. I mean, hopefully the UFC will make this right, and hopefully they can run it back before the year is over because that left a bitter taste in a lot of people's mouth. The fight was great. The fight was competitive. The fight was there. But that 10-8, Dana White, when are you guys going to start holding these judges accountable? When? There should be a suspension for that. If this man turns around and starts judging more fights, especially at that high level, this shit is going to continue to keep happening, and our sport is literally going to turn into boxing, which is something that we don't want. I mean, the flyweight division right now with Erin Blanchfield, you know, obviously her name's up there. I do believe that she should be next, but that's only because of Valentina Shevchenko. Once Valentina Shevchenko gets her rematch, and it's not what Alexa Grasso wants. And this is one thing that you guys need to understand as fighters is the fighter has leverage, but the fighter only has leverage because she could hold out for a whole year. She could hold out for a year and just not fight. That's what she could do. Or she could abide with the UFC, make them happy, and hopefully get the victory. But right now, if I know the UFC well, and if I know that it's all based on justice and the special thing that Valentina has done, they'll give her rematch, and then we'll see who is the real flyweight king of the women's division. Because right now, guys, I think they should bring back that custom bout that they did for September 15th. I think they fight for it again. I think it's unfair. I think it's a draw. Nobody won. I don't think it should have been awarded to Alexa. I really don't. I believe we have to be fair in competition. This isn't a nudge at Alexa. It's not. This is a nudge at the bureaucracy when you have guys who are using favoritism to be able to claim somebody a 10-8 round. You guys need to run it back. Alexa Grasso, you have to give her a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that's fair. You did not beat her 3-2. It's not like that. It's a draw. I think they bring that belt back that was custom made, and I think you guys fight for it once again. What you got for me, Matthew?
So, do you think if Valentina wins the third fight, that they end up doing a quadrilogy similar to Figueiredo and Brandon Moreno?
I mean, you could. If Valentina wins this fight, will they turn it into a 4? At this point, I think the quadrilogy, I wasn't about it. I actually even told Davidson when he mentioned it, I was like, you brought that upon yourself. Why couldn't you go against an easier fight like Kai Kara France or some other people? Would I want to see a quadrilogy? No, not really. Was the fight entertaining? No, not really. It was competitive, but it wasn't necessarily entertaining. Would the quadrilogy take place? The only way it would take place is if a lot of these other flyweights don't step up and are just, they want to be the humble, they want to be the GSPs. You know, we need that. We need that malice. This is why I kind of like Erin Blanchfield. You know why? Because she's bringing entertainment. You know why? Because she talks. You know why? Because she's creating storylines for all you humble 125-pounders. So again, I'm going to go back and say, Mike Bell, you absolutely make me sick. You should be ashamed of yourself. You really should. And you actually should write an apology letter to somebody, to a legend like Valentina Shevchenko.